What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, GAMERTHEPRO. If you're diving into Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, then you're in for some serious action, but you might be wondering, how do I survive the brutal difficulty? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Today I'm going to walk you through 10 essential beginner tips that will make your journey with Ryu Hayabusa a little less painful, and a lot more epic. So, the first tip I've got for you is all about blocking. Combat in Ninja Gaiden 2 Black can get super hectic with enemies coming at you from all sides. You're going to want to master the block mechanic early on. It's tempting to just go full offensive. But trust me, blocking at the right time is a lifesaver, especially when you're surrounded by enemies. It's a game changer for staying alive longer. Now, the second tip is something you definitely want to keep an eye on. Injured enemies. If you notice an enemy is missing a limb or is limping, they're about to pull off a suicidal attack that can take you down in one hit. But don't worry. You've got the obliteration technique at your disposal. Just press the strong attack button near these wounded foes to take them down instantly. Not only is it brutal, but it'll help you clear the battlefield faster. Next, let's talk about your health. My third tip is to grab blue essences whenever you can. These are scattered around the map or dropped by defeated enemies, and they'll regenerate your health. Plus, they cost you nothing. In the early game, these blue essences are essential, so don't leave them lying around. Keep your eyes peeled, especially when your health is low, because that's when they tend to appear more often. For tip number 4, let's get magical. Ninpo abilities. Once you unlock these, they become a powerful tool in your arsenal. These magical powers can help you deal with groups of enemies, and they work best when you integrate them into your combos. Don't be afraid to experiment with different Ninpo abilities to see which ones fit your playstyle, because they really make the chaos of combat more manageable. Moving on to tip number 5, let's talk about combos. The combat system in Ninja Gaiden 2 is pretty deep, so don't just spam the same attack over and over. Mixing up your attack patterns and chaining them into combos can deal a ton of damage and help you clear enemies much faster. For example, with your Dragon Sword, try a light attack followed by a strong hit. It's an easy but effective combo, and it works wonders in the early chapters. Once you start learning more combos, you'll get a real sense of control over the battlefield. Now, tip number 6 is all about boss fights. Trust me, these battles are intense, and you'll need to be fully prepared. Save your resources, whether it's healing items, Ninpo, or KI points, before heading into a boss battle. The game usually gives you visual clues when a big fight is coming up, so use that opportunity to stock up and be ready for a tough challenge. Tip number 7 is crucial if you want to stay safe during battles. Try to end them quickly. The longer a fight lasts, the more likely you are to make a mistake and take unnecessary damage. Quick battles not only reduce the chances of you getting hit, but also minimize the risk of your combos being interrupted. Finish the fight fast, and you'll be much better off. For tip number 8, don't get too attached to just one weapon. The game gives you a variety of weapons, and while it's easy to pick a favorite, I recommend experimenting with others. Some weapons, like the Lunar Staff, might work way better against certain enemies or bosses. So, be strategic and mix it up depending on the situation to get the upper hand. Tip number 9 is all about managing those yellow essences. They're your upgrade currency, and you want to use them wisely. Don't waste them on weapons or upgrades that you won't use consistently. Save them for things like health potions or the weapons that you actually rely on most. The smarter you spend your yellow essences, the better equipped you'll be for tougher encounters later on. And finally, the most important tip of all, patience. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is a tough game, no doubt about it. But don't let that get to you. Every time you die, it's an opportunity to learn. Study enemy patterns, adjust your strategies, and keep pushing forward. Patience will take you far in this game. Stick with it, and you'll improve, one battle at a time. So those are the 10 beginner tips that will help you survive Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. If you follow these, you'll find yourself slashing through enemies and bosses like a pro. Let me know in the comments which tip helped you the most, or if you have any tips of your own to share. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on future content. Until next time, keep your blades sharp and your patience even sharper. Catch you in the next video.